Migrant integration policies do not just affect immigrants' well-being in destination countries, but also help shape public attitudes towards migration. In this next integration series episode, we will look at an example of a country that could improve its migrant integration policies, namely India. This series uses data from the Migrant Integration Policy Index, or MIPEX for short. As explained in a separate explainer video on MIPEX on this channel, the project ranks countries on a scale of 1 to 100 based on the favorability of their migrant integration policies. Here, having a favorable score means having policies that promote migrant integration by facilitating opportunities for participation in the host society, as well as having policies that champion equal treatment of migrants and the local population. Now, MIPEX researchers place India in the immigration without integration or integration declined category. The country's overall score is just 24 out of 100, which is the third lowest score of the 56 MIPEX countries. In the words of MIPEX researchers, India's policies reflect its refusal to be considered a country of immigration. In practice, this means that migrants are denied basic rights and opportunities to participate in society. Now let's look at how this plays out in the different policy domains. MIPEX measures 8 policy dimensions or areas related to integration. In this video, we will just look at the 2 highest and the 2 lowest scored areas for simplicity. For a full breakdown of India's scores in all dimensions, be sure to check out the website. While most policy dimensions have low scores, family reunion and permanent residence stick out from the rest with somewhat favorable scores. It is indeed likely for the government to approve migrants' applications to bring their close family members to India. Upon arrival, however, there is no support for these family members' integration. This is instead the sole responsibility of the migrant who sponsored their family member. Similarly, it is possible for migrants to obtain permanent residency. They just have to fulfill certain economic requirements which limit the number of people who actually get this type of document. Permanent residency, however, still does not guarantee access to all services that Indian nationals are entitled to, such as Social Security. On the other end of the scale, India receives a score of 0 for political participation. This is because there are legitimately no legal rights or guarantees for migrants to be involved in politics. Not only are they kept from voting, but there are also no requirements for policymakers to support or consult with migrants. India's next lowest score is for anti-discrimination. This low score reflects a few shortcomings. First, there is just no legal protection for migrants against ethnic, racial, religious, or nationality discrimination. Beyond this, there isn't even an independent equality body that could be involved instead of the government. India's situation is generally unfavorable when it comes to migrant integration policies, and this has not improved in recent years. While the average MIPEX score increased by 2 points from 2014 to 2019, India's remained the same because no changes in integration policies occurred. The MIPEX researchers have thus concluded that India's policies encourage locals to see migrants as subordinates and as foreigners. This is important and concerning because migrant integration policies shape both the attitudes of locals towards migrants and migrants' perceptions and feelings about locals. It's a two-way dynamic. Without improvement, migrants in India will continue to face the weakest anti-discrimination policies and some of the most unfavorable migrant education, nationality, and political participation policies. I hope this quick glance at the favorability of Indian integration policies has helped you understand the country's current situation. If you found this video useful, feel free to take a look at the 56 countries with MIPEX scores and leave us a comment with which ones you'd like to hear more about. I hope you'll also give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the new videos that we upload every week. And I hope to see you next time.